It's time now for the Peter Channel Sign Up News and it's late Friday, May 13th, 2016. And just before the Peter Channel signs off for the night, a summary of the late night news headlines at 11:30 p.m. I'm Peter Wiggins. Here are your news headlines that are top story at 11:30 p.m. on this late Friday night. Is Washington where anticipated log lines airport checkpoints this summer. Homeland Security Secretary Jen Johnson said Friday that Transportation Security Administration officials would take aggressive steps to stretch its workforce by hiring more. GOP is coming around in its race to Donald Trump. The death chamber at a lethal injection center at San Quentin State Prison, California, as the pharmaceutical giant Pfizer announced on Friday that it opposed sweeping controls of the distribution in its executions. Two men have become heroes when they found a 9-year-old missing girl in a remote section of East Tennessee. They held Carly Marie Trent, suspected and kept her at gunpoint Thursday until authorities arrived, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation Director said. With school districts and public universities lose federal funding today, told Heat Friday's federal guidance directed to treat transgender students according to gender identity. Members of the New Jersey family who pulled their money and won last Saturday's $429 million Powerball said that winners will go toward bills and do good in their communities. The top military commander at Lebanon's Hezbollah was killed in an explosion near the Syrian capital of Damascus, a Shiite guerrilla group said Friday, the highest level casualty yet in its intervention in the region's civil war next door. Satellite photos show China has rapidly been building military outposts on disputed islands in the South China Sea, has significantly boosted its presence in an already tense region according to the Pentagon report released Friday. Brazil's Russian President Vladimir Putin chairs a meeting with the military officials at Bakhmut state residence image as Putin warned that Russia would be forced to neutralize perceived threats. Brazil's super President Dilma Rousseff has critically criticized the new interim government created by our former Vice President Michel Turner for being entirely made up of white male politicians. The father and son had just had dinner together before the son was murdered and decapitated in Huntington, Illinois. Alexander Farmer said that a 32-year-old New Hampshire man has been charged with attempted capital murder after he allegedly shot two New Hampshire police officers early Friday, morning according to authorities. Internet trolls hijacked George Zimmerman's auction for a gun used to kill Trayvon Martin, checking up the price of $65 million for a time early Friday with a series of likely prank bids of ridiculous and former neighborhood watch volunteer. Oakland, sex, suicide, murder, a sex scandal involving Oakland police officer and a young woman who touts her law enforcement license on Facebook has all the makings of a TV thrill full of twists and turns. Andrew Benner loves Attleboro and his teaching job at Quail Middle School so much that his wife dedicated by a house in the city. That said, something considered Burr and Harris grew up in the rebel town of North Attleboro. And Harris said he and his wife are hoping that someday to have their children and send them to Attleboro schools. If they do, the children will probably never have their father as a teacher. Seekonk, after several months of discussion about the search for a new cemetery, the town might not be finished looking one, Republican Chairman David Andretti said. The Central Bank of the Philippines foiled attempts to hack its website. The governor said on Thursday after warning from the global financial network SWIFT about hackers targeting its system. San Francisco billionaire investor Warren Buffett is throwing in his considerable copy on a conservative bidder for Yahoo's internet that says that includes Stan Gilbert, Quigley's own founder and owner of NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers. U.S. retail sales in April recorded the biggest increase in a year as Americans stepped to purchase of automobiles and a range of other goods suggested that the economy was regaining momentum and growth almost stalled in the first quarter. Taunton, Massachusetts has survived a cyber rampage at a home at a shopping mall in Massachusetts has been released from the hospital. Bristol County District Attorney Thomas Quinn says 58-year-old Kevin Sullivan had been released Friday afternoon. Officer DeRosa entered her home in Taunton on Tuesday where Sullivan and Margaret Patricia eating dinner. DeRosa stabbed a woman whom he didn't know and ran. Boston legislature named that encouraged the police department to help her, and an addict 3 minutes out of the jail has been passed to the U.S. House. Thousands of years ago, some of the first Americans dealt beside a pond, where it is now for the clutch of sharp stone knives. They hacked the test of a slain mastodon and sliced a meat away from the long bone. 60 trays can contain an entire human genome of 23,040 different fragments of cloned DNA. It's not easy being a dung beetle, but as the obvious fact that they eat the well-dung the act to just get it the mail to the ball process. This medical illustration made available by the Centers for Disease Control Prevention shows that Clostridium difficile bacterium and germ that cause the diarrhea source rivers. Some people turn relief to fecal transplants to replace their no damage. A settlement in the North San Juan, like Centers for Disease Control Prevention estimates that 20% of the 3.5 million residents will become infected with Zika this year. A slice of bread made with gluten-free stuff, gluten-free may not be the healthiest choice, but a child who doesn't have a celiac disease, according to an article in the Journal of Pediatrics. Yeah. The Obama administration unveiled on 2 broad new initiatives Friday, aiming at combating discrimination against transgender Americans in schools and health care coverage. Affirmative the president goal of everybody transgender protected in one. Okay, take a look at New England Legislature 4 hours ago from Brockton, Massachusetts at 88 Weston. Smoke was showed from floor number 3. Peter Cello News Times, now 11:35 p.m. on this late Friday night. Time now for a Trevor report. Let's study off down in Rhode Island, where it's looking good in our highways and byways of New England on this. Off right down in this late Friday night. Route 44 on the westbound side. Also before Route 105 in Middleburg. Mass parking on the westbound side, so from Lower Airport all the way out through Peru Tunnel. But eastern Massachusetts and central and western Massachusetts highways are looking good except for 91 on the northbound side, a little slow around the mass parking Chicopee up in northern New England. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow around Route 101 Hampton, New Hampshire. But yeah, looking good in northern New England. New York State 3, that's a little slow for 890 inch and next to the New York State 3, a little slow around Route 9W just north of Kingston, just around the Catskill area. Down in Connecticut, it's looking good. Down in New York City, 95 on the northbound side, it's slow from I-87 to 278. Up in the Bronx, 95 on the northbound side, a little slow before the George Washington Bridge on the New Jersey side. Long Expressway is slow on both ends before the Midtown Tunnel in Manhattan. West side Parkway, a little slow from Lincoln Tunnel all the way out to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Front of the New Bridge on the westbound side, 270 State, a little slope into the 79 stretch. 679 on the northbound side, so from Route 27 all the way out to the Long Expressway. I-87 on the southbound side, slow around Route 95 in the Bronx. Down in New Jersey, turnouts looking from New York down to Delaware, except to 95 on the Delaware Memorial Bridge on the New Jersey side, a little slow. Causeway Park looking from New York all the way down for Cape May. Highways and byways, Pennsylvania and New York State are looking good. Down to Maryland and D.C. 395 on both ends also from D.C. all the way out to the Beltway in Alexandria, Virginia. Baltimore Harbor Tunnel on the northbound side of 695, a little slow. I-376 in the eastbound side, a little slow on the Monroeville section of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and the Ohio Turnpike. It's a little slow around Amherst, just west of Cleveland, and the Ohio Turnpike on the eastbound side of Route 90. It's a little slow around Route 90 in Illinois, just ran the Cleveland stretch. Okay, take a look at some MBTA alerts at 11:38. Commuter rail looking good. Blue line space from Mountain Laser disabled train at Aquarium. Red line space from Mountain Laser disabled train at Kendall. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:39 p.m. on this late Friday night. And it's time now for a weather report. And looking at the latest radar situation, and it shows a wide swath of light rain stretching from northern Rhode Island, stretching around much of eastern Massachusetts, and stretching on southern New Hampshire, and stretching all the way up in the Maine, and stretching in the western New Brunswick, down for eastern Quebec, down for western portions of Nova Scotia. And seeing some spotty rain showers around the Keene, New Hampshire stretch. And a little batch of rain showers around Torrington, Connecticut. And seeing some rain showers around Nantucket, around the Cape Nouns. We got 2 isolated bands of heavy rain around New Hampshire. 1 east of Keene, New Hampshire, just around west of Harrisville and Dublin, New Hampshire. And another one stretched around New Boston and Mount Vernon, New Hampshire. And time to see where they're going. Well, they're going nowhere. And seeing a heavy bend of rain showers around Route 9 on Wolseley, just around Route 128, and a little spotty batch of rain showers around east of Exton and just around Billerica. And stuff for Peter Sam. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, chance of showers may move for midnight. Pressure go west. Clouds early in the gradual cooling window. Low around 53 degrees. West for about 3 to 6 miles out. Chance of is 50%. New percent less than 7 inches possible. Saturday, sunny skies about 76 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 9 miles per hour. If you're going to the rally tomorrow at the North Common for the override the Norton, you have perfect weather in town. For Saturday night, at chance of showers and thunderstorms may move after midnight. Most clouds got about 47 degrees. West about 8 miles an hour. Chance of is 50%. New rain from about 3 and 10 quarter inch to hammer out possible thunderstorms for Sunday. So light chance of showers between 9 a.m. and noon. Most of that's got about 60 degrees. West about 9 to 30 miles. Gusts is 29 miles an hour. Chance is 20%. Sunday night, Hawkins go about 40 degrees. Up west about 11 miles. Gusts is 26 miles an hour. For Monday, most sunny most coast got about 59 about 43 degrees. Tuesday, most of got about 67 degrees. Thursday night, at chance of showers after 1 a.m. Part about after 5 a.m. was. Most gusts got about 46 degrees and chest space is 30%. Wednesday, chest showers. Most gusts got about 63, about 46 degrees. Chest space is 40%. Thursday, parts of the podcast got about 65, about 46 degrees. And for Friday, most gusts got about 68 degrees. Currently here, not near is light rain and it's 60, humidity of 9%, and it's 16 above Celsius. That's going to be for the Peter Channel Sun Afternoon. It's late. For right now, May 13, 2016, I'm Peter saying good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more report. Good night. Right now, the time now, it's 19 minutes after midnight, 19 minutes before midnight on this late Friday night, and the Peter Channel will be signing off for the night. On behalf of the Peter Channel and Robert Stevens of the Robert Channel, this is Peter will be a good night and a good morning. Good night.